So is it valid, is it practical to work with sticks? If you're talking about pure, this is my honest answer, if you're talking about pure self-defense, like I'm training my wife, if I was training my family member or my child, just for pure self-defense, not culture, not martial arts, none of it. Stick fighting from that perspective really isn't even that practical anyway. Like they don't really need to do that if you think about it, right? Here is to make sure that we understand the reason why we're doing it. Okay, so from a practical self-defense, I'm to be totally honest, it's not necessary. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm just saying it's not necessary. You don't necessarily need to do stick fighting in order for you to get good at everything, right? Because how many UFC fighters do stick fighting? They don't, right? How many Muay Thai fighters do stick fighting? They don't. You don't necessarily need the stick to do those things. But why do we do it? Okay? So for me, to answer this question, my personal reason is my culture. That's for me. Right? If I'm going to answer purely from my perspective, I believe it's my God-given duty to be good at using a stick and a blade. I really believe that. I need to make sure that you understand that. As a Filipino, it's my responsibility. I really want more Filipinos to understand this part from that perspective. But let's say you're not Filipino. Not everyone here is, right? What makes stick fighting useful? What makes it practical, right? You have to be really good at understanding weaponry, right? You need to understand the value of this particular tool, this particular skill set, right? This is one weapon that will not be outlawed. If you're in a position where all you have are intact weapons, you need to know how to use those weapons properly. In a situation where you don't have a gun or access to blades, this is probably the one type of weapon skill set that you're going to need.